A direct quote from Randy, guys. I don't see you in jail or with tape around your mouth for the stupid shit you keep spouting off. End quote. This is from your councilman to me.
This is the Aransas Pass, Texas City Council meeting that took place on August 5th, 2024. During the public comments, several important topics were discussed. First, Ruby Roberson Hall and her family came in from out of town and spoke about her sister, Elisa Roberson, who was kidnapped and went missing in Aransas Pass in 1989. Ruby and her lawyer previously discussed this case on my podcast on my channel, which can be accessed via the link in the description and at the end of the video. There are rumors that a police officer may be involved in Elisa's kidnapping, suggesting a cover-up by the Aransas Pass Police Department. Ruby and her legal team have faced many obstacles in obtaining information about this cold case. Secondly, there has been a conflict between Jason Followell and newly elected City Councilman Randy Haskins. The issue centers around a homeless man who was in the city jail. Randy has been sending Jason unprofessional and disparaging emails regarding this matter. For more details, visit Jason Followell's YouTube channel and mention that I sent you. Let's get started.
Okay, we're going to go to Roberson Hall.
So my name is Ruby Roberson Hall. I am the sister of Blanca Elisa Roberson, who disappeared on August 6, 1989 from Aransas Pass, Texas. I am her voice, I am her sister, and I am her advocate. So I'm here today to first thank City Council for accepting honoring our request to ask for that August 6th be designated as Elisa Roberson Remembrance Day. That means a lot to us. So I also wanted to extend another invite to City Council. I know I've sent personal emails, personal mail to each and every one of you, including you, Mayor Gomez. So I am hoping I'm going to extend another invite and let you all know that we would like you to be there tomorrow at our walk for Elisa. It would show a solidarity, and that's, I used that word on purpose when I sent that letter, and that means words are very important, and that just means that if the city would come together also with the family, that's the first step I believe in taking to bridge a gap between the family, the police department, and the community. Excuse me. Again, like I was talking about words, something that I did discover in the last year is that words are very powerful. In Chief Blanchard's chit chat with the Chief Session on April 17th, he said, "When you see others dealing with tough situations through feedback and negativity or eviscerating the other individual, that is soul crushing." And I wish he was here so that I can tell him what soul crushing looks like in my life and in my family's life. In 2016, Texas EquiSearch, under the supervision of Captain Kyle Rhodes, searched our childhood home based on an alleged tip that Elisa's remains were somewhere on our property and that she never left our home that day despite several eyewitness accounts that she left our home. News reports from the time used words like break in the case and new leads in the case. Captain Rhodes in his September 2016 report to City Council stated that newer leads are being followed up on and soil samples were sent to a lab for testing. I was told by Captain Rhodes himself that they had found what they believed to be bone fragments and tissue and that they would be sending them to testing. It was so traumatic that my family vowed we would never step foot in this town, my hometown where my dad worked with Gulf King Shrimp as a shrimper for years. We vowed we'd never come back to this town. But we are here today for my sister Elisa because it's important. So we are here, my mom's here, my husband's here, my brother is landing as we speak. So we are here, we are more empowered now than we were before, and we will not be broken again. Recently, a tipster from a prominent foundation, the Cold Case Foundation, called and spoke with Captain Rhodes, who very bluntly told her that he knows where Elisa's remains are and that she is no longer missing, but that it is a matter of logistics. There is no misunderstanding in what is being implied here. And why is Captain Rhodes talking to people about the case when he has been instructed by the DA not to? So much more that needs to be said. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we're going to go to Darlene Min.
Well, I'm Darlene Min. I'm from Odom, so I'm not from here, but, oh. Okay. I'm from Odom. I'm not from here, but I did run a medical practice here for about 10 years. And I was pleased to see the proclamation made for Elisa Roberson and her family. Thought that was a good step. But I do respectfully ask that the Aransas Pass PD have open and honest communication with the family. That has not happened. Also, I would also like the current PD, the DA, or whoever is kind of overseeing this case or in charge of it or has the powers that be, would allow new eyes to look at the case, review it, like a cold case forensic type investigation to take place. It's been going on too long, and evidence gets lost and people get older or pass away. So things change, and this needs to come to an end for this family. Thank you.
Ma'am, can I ask you, are you saying that they will not allow anybody to look at it?
That's what I hear, is they won't let anybody look at it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're gonna go to, I guess it says no thank you.
Oh, that's me.
Hold on, just a second, just a second.
Okay. So I say no thank you because I'm not a criminal and you can't identify me, so y'all don't have to sign that paper either, guys. It's illegal. Unless they're saying you're a criminal. So, trust but verify. I have visited this lovely room of the Sievers for a couple of years now. I personally have made a few mistakes, one of which was believing you people would actually do what you say. Shame on me for believing in you. The second was over Ram Gomez and his gifted properties he received since he sworn in. Unbeknownst to me, the city secretary accidentally sent me a property that was not his. Once I found out this, I publicly apologized on Facebook and sent him an IM saying I was sorry. Trust but verify. Mr. Randy Haskins, you failed to trust but verify over the abuse of Herman that Jacob was just talking about, the unwarranted restraint in his jail cell. You didn't publicly apologize, but you did call me on the phone and admit that, hey, I didn't watch the whole video and I jumped the gun. I'm sorry. You told me you would talk to me in private from now on so you could get the whole story. You even attempted to get it right by trying to get the Rangers involved to investigate APPD, because we all know they're corrupt. But that didn't happen. You did, however, get a cop buddy of yours from Arizona to do a third-party audit. You told everybody the third-party audit was complete and that APT was innocent. However, that too was not true. I questioned this, obviously. The prejudice audit that you sent me, blatantly prejudiced, so I actually went to your auditor too and had some questions. You didn't like the fact that I questioned your buddy or questioned your authority. So you went on Facebook, defamed me, called me a liar, tried to publicly humiliate me, all illegal. You stated I was a coward, never protected anyone's rights. You cussed at me over and over again, it's kind of hypocritical. Said I was not a patriot, and no one's ever violated my rights. 15 cases I've won, gonna win another one soon. From these people right here that harass me. A direct quote from Randy, guys. I don't see you in jail or with tape around your mouth for the stupid you keep spouting off. End quote. This is from your councilman to me. I will share the entire story with America, both audios and videos, and I have the audit from his auditor and the emails from his auditor where the auditor says it wasn't an audit. He lied to us. What he did do was send one video out of 11 to the auditor, and the auditor apologized to me. Randy's final words to me were, walk away or let's dance. I don't know, I take that as a threat. If Blanchard was here, I was asking if he'd do anything about it, but we know he will not because he don't even investigate these corrupt guys. Well, sir, as Pound Cake knows, I accept all challenges under Mutual Combat Code 22.06 from any official or cop in this town. And I've seen your roster. You have nobody with the capability of doing that. You have no men, only cowards. Thank you.
I want to start off though by talking about Facebook. We have some Facebook drama going on. It's been blowing up recently, as I'm sure y'all are aware. I would like to remind everyone that 551 of the Attorney General protects criticism. Yes, I'm from out of town, but I can be anywhere in the state of Texas. I can go to Dallas, talk to the mayor about his teen affair with the city secretary. I can go to Fort Worth, talk about the treatment of Carolina being tasered for what she did. State of Texas has no restrictions on criticism. Now, I want to talk about the homeless guy in the prison, Mr. Hector. It is my understanding that this has been looked into by Chief Jones and by Mr. Randy, who is our law enforcement. I would like to point out that according to Texas Governor Code 351.014, treatment of insane people in prisons, we had him in a concrete pad. There was a regular wall, there was a concrete floor. This code states that our suicide patients must be in a padded room. If he was suicidal, we had him in the wrong room. There was a concrete floor, those were non-padded walls. Secondly, this man received cuts. I'm not getting into detail on those cuts, but that's an open wound in a prison. That is so nasty to think about. Staph infection rates are around 30% in Texas prisons. It's a nasty place to be with nasty people, unfortunately. And I could not imagine having an open cut wound and not having that treated. To me, that's insane. To Mr. Randy's credit, he doesn't know, like he stated in the last council meeting, he doesn't know why we didn't treat that guy. We should treat him for his wounds. Unfortunately, however, as a member of council and as a mayor, you have to ask these tough questions. These men, they're fine men and women, but the police force is accountable to the mayor. We have seen this in Coffee City, Texas. We have seen this in Tennehaw, Texas. The mayor has control over the police. I'm not saying anyone's out of bounds, but that's it.
Thank you.
Sorry. Thanks.